Good morning. Well, good morning in Peru. Good afternoon in London. How are you, Gaby and Benedict? How's your day so far?
Good, long but good. Thank you.
Thank you. How are you?
Benedict Cumberbatch, famoso por interpretar a Sherlock Holmes o a Doctor Strange para el universo cinematográfico de Marvel, ha ingresado al catálogo de Netflix, convertido en un famoso titiritero de Nueva York, que atraviesa por el peor momento que todo padre podría experimentar: la desaparición de un hijo en la miniserie Eric. Ambientada en los años 80, esta interesante producción mezcla dos géneros intensos, como lo son el drama y el thriller. Cuenta con tan solo 6 capítulos, y en ellos veremos la agotadora búsqueda de este hombre y su creciente inestabilidad, intolerancia y desesperación por hallar a su pequeño. Emociones que lo llevarán a construir un títere, utilizando los dibujos que hacía su hijo y con el que desarrollará una singular y extraña conexión.
So, Benedict, congratulations for this amazing project. It's intense, is cute for moments, is got you all the time wondering what is going on. And so your first reaction when Netflix called you and say, we want you to do this, and you got the script, how was your first thoughts?
Well, I just heard 2 words, Abby Morgan, and thought, right, I'm going to read. And I'm a huge fan of hers, and the writing was extraordinary, exceptional, utterly different to anything I'd read before. And when this big furry guy appears at the end of episode 1, I was like, okay, what the dickens is happening now? And I fell for it. And then Abby pitched the next 3 episodes to understand the full sort of journey and arc of Vincent's character and this extraordinary realization in 1985 New York, and it just grew out of that. And then people started coming on board. Like, if some of the quality of Gaby Hoffmann comes on board, you're barking up the right tree. And as was proved when I'm such a huge fan of her work. She's one of the most authentic and enlightened people I've ever met, let alone her work as an actress. There is no work, it's just a state of being. And I thought, well, that's going to be the greatest dance partner you could possibly imagine for Cassie, and it was true, she was and is. It's very rare to get a character whose internal struggle is made external in such an imaginative way, that tackles such rich themes of parenting and being a child and childhood and everything that ensues from Vincent's very malnourished childhood into his behavior as a toxic adult, and his everything that overspills into to destroy his relationships at work, at home, and centrally his child Edgar.
Y junto a Cumberbatch, Eric reúne en su elenco a un gran grupo de talentosos actores, como McKinley Belcher III, quien lució irreconocible para One Piece; Gaby Hoffmann, quien interpreta a la atormentada esposa de Vincent; y Dan Fogler, recordado por Animales Fantásticos y Dónde Encontrarlos.
And Gaby, do you feel the same way? It's like when you are getting attached to the project that all the pieces come together and got the excitement to create this beautiful show?
Yeah, well, a lot of these pieces were in place by the time it got to me. So, I started with reading the scripts, and they were, unlike anything I've ever read. I was immediately drawn into Cassie and her. I just felt curious about where she was when we met her, and then this painful but very beautiful journey that she goes on, as does everybody in the show. And the show itself sort of goes through a dark night of the soul sort of rebirth. And of course, getting to jump in the ring with somebody of Benedict's incredible talent and play these beautifully written scenes is an actor's dream. It's authentic, powerful exploration of really the foundational emotions of the human experience, fear and rage and love and loss. It was a pretty easy yes.
Con giros inesperados, temas controversiales y viejas heridas que se heredan, Eric ya está disponible en la Gran N. No te la vayas a perder.
Also, Benedict, what is your personal thoughts when projects like this that maybe there's no other way to get to the big screen or to the regular television, and that amazing eye that Netflix have to pick, that kind of creative content that there's no other way to be done? And how do you feel that the platform that Netflix give us to the viewers that can find projects like this?
Oh, it's another sort of very reassuring aspect of feeling held that the work is that you've committed to, and that your family's committed to, and that everybody's colluded in and created together is going to be seen. It's going to have some kind of presence culturally, and Netflix obviously is very good at manifesting that. And it's also not overly precious about the form of that material and that work. It's not all about pressing a brand or making it a Netflix show. This is a very different show to a lot of things you can watch on Netflix. Yes, it has hooks. Yes, it has a page-turning aspect to it to make you tune in for more. But the depth and complexity of character, the social commentary, which in many ways some could argue is self-critique of monopoly or the dangers of commodification in culture. In part, it is not afraid to house those punches, even if they're sort of slightly self-inflicting in some way. It's a very good space to work in.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and congratulations for this beautiful show, and thanks again.
Thank you.
Eric is going to help me find Edgar.